In the last two draft classes, Joe Douglas has selected two wide receivers that are route running technicians, have game-breaking speed, and are versatile playmakers for this offense. But how good can the wide receiver duo of Moore and Wilson become? Let's go ahead and let's get after it. What's going on, Jets fans? My name is John, and welcome to Jets Today. Before I get into the video, if I could get you to please jet up the like button, and if you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. In my last video upload, over 60% of the people who watched the video are not subscribed to Jets Today. It's a free subscription, and all you have to do is hit that button. It supports me, it helps to grow the channel, and you also get the added perk of being notified when I go live or when I create new videos. So I'm going to start this video off by just simply stating that I think that the duo of wide receiver Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson can be one of the best duos in the National Football League, and I don't think that to be hyperbole. When you take a look at the talent that they have and the obvious potential that's there, being drafted high in the NFL draft, these guys are really, really special. They have, characteristics and traits that make them different from other players in the National Football League. And you talk about intrinsic motivation. Elijah Moore talked about it in the 2021 offseason. He wants to be one of the best wide receivers, and he expects to be one of the best wide receivers. Garrett Wilson was recently interviewed and talked about intrinsically being motivated and wanting to be as good as he possibly can be. And it's all inside of him. It's nothing on the outside that's motivating him. It's everything that's inside of him. And that is the best thing that you could have in a wide receiver. And then you talk about, not even just their character traits, the abilities that they have. They have extreme ability to separate from defensive backs, to create easy windows for Zach Wilson to throw into. They can play at any level of the field. It's short, intermediate, and deep down the field. They can make plays everywhere, and their versatility allows for them to line up all over the football field, just like the Jets coaching staff really emphasizes and likes. So for that reason, I just think that we have to start right there. Their talent and their, ability, they really want to be great. And I think that those two things combined really, really sets the stage for what they can become. Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore having great character traits and extreme talent is alone not going to be enough for them to take the NFL by storm as a duo. There are a lot of factors that will play into, them reaching their full potential and, like I said, becoming one of the best tandems in the National Football League. And I think that the very first one is obvious, but if Zach Wilson does not take that year 1 to year 2 step forward, you're going to see them obviously be limited in their production. The quarterback is the key to everything, as far as an offense really unlocking. So right away, you have to point to Zach Wilson and say, if he can get, the ball in these guys' hands, can accurately and, with good timing, get the ball into these playmakers' hands, that's where you're going to see, obviously Zach Wilson's going to take that next step, but then also these wide receivers are going to be able to hit a much higher ceiling than you would if Zach Wilson does not take that step forward. You talk about our offensive line and our running game. Protecting Zach Wilson is obviously key, but building off of a passing game and having a running attack that is threatening these linebackers and these safeties to creep up into the box, you build off of that. And that's why a running game is so crucial to this scheme, because if you can get the running game going, you're going to then see the play action game being really, really deadly for defenses. They're not going to be able to defend against Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson down the football field if Breece Hall and Michael Carter are just gashing them down the middle of this defense. And so I talk about the running game. I talk about Zach Wilson. Now it's got to be the most important thing, and the thing that I'm going to stress to you in all of my live streams and in my videos moving forward. This second-year coaching staff has to be the foundation for everything that this team does. And I'm not just talking about wins and losses. I'm talking about our two wide receivers. If this second-year coaching staff does not take that step forward, Robert Saleh, Jeff Ulbrich, and Mike LaFleur, we are not going to see these players take that next step and hit that upper echelon of being one of the best players in their position group. So all in all, I think that wide receiver Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore, that this duo can be the best in the AFC East by the end of the 2022 season. And I say that knowing that Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are also in the AFC East with the Miami Dolphins. When you take a look at the external factors, quarterback, running game, offensive line, coaching staff, I think that the Jets have the better supporting cast for these wide receivers to take that next step. But, it's going to be all about this coaching staff, putting these circuits and these breakers together, and we're going to see some really electric plays happen on offense. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What is the potential? What is the ceiling for this wide receiver duo? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me with any of the things that I said in this video? Just load up the comments and I will read and respond to all of them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Go Jets. And I'll see you guys next time.